morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto, thanks for tuning in. Guys, are we gearing up for a bull run? Bitcoin touching 4K today as we continue seeing green on the field, green on the pastures. We continue with the non-GMO crypto worldwide as the rest of the boomers tune in. Cliff, Queens, Rafterman, and the kaboomers are gathering. Steve, I see you guys. All the boomers are here. Let's wait for a few more to pour in, but it looks like we may be gearing up for a bull run here, guys. I don't want to call it too early, but it's definitely looking sexy, and I want to get your opinions out there. Should we bring out the funk music soon? Queen says, just sold some Neo, and then I got your notification. Kaboom to that. Some profits. I see you, Queen's Races. Cliff, Steve, Rafterman are here in the building as well. Guys, gearing up for a bull run? Maybe so. It may be so. It's green on the field, and I want to get your sentiments. Should you follow Queens' lead, take some profits out there, and swap it out to fiat, get some more bits? What do you do when you see green, green, green on the field? Hopefully, you're not fudding and trying to buy right now where the price is up. George Clinton kind of funky. Indeed, it's looking funky out there. Derek Smith says, what up, champ? What up, Derek? Welcome to the box. The boomers are congregating. I just fired up this live broadcast. Touch the buttons for me, guys. The like, the subscribe, the post notification, all those things that you need to touch in order to put Champagne up to the front of the search results. Let the boomers know that the crypto maniacs are here in the front lines of the blockchain battlefield, right here in the foxholes, sniping at whatever moves. Champ, is this the boom we're looking for, says Captain James. It's looking real green with tremendous volume. Yeah, indeed, the volume's looking sexy. Green on the field on most of the coins. Are we gearing up for a bull run? I want to know. Like I said just moments ago, I don't want to call it too early, but it's definitely looking favorable out there. So what do we do now? Do you double down? Do you sell some coins like Queens did? Queens, did you swap out Neo for Bitcoin, or should you take some fiat? What are you doing right now? I want to know what the boomers are doing. Like I said, hopefully no one's fudding out and trying to, buy something like EOS today or Stellar that's up 10%. Revolutionist says, yo, champ, I see you, Rev. Iran now creating their own crypto to circumvent SWIFT sanctions. I'm not surprised. It seems like a lot of people are using the crypto to circumvent. Even JP Morgan now has the digital coin, the fake crypto. So you got to watch out for it. Guys, I believe that Bitcoin is already the global standard worldwide. It's just gone over so many people's heads. There's only going to be 21 million bits worldwide. Make sure you hodl down, okay? And then pick your favorite altcoins. We got Rev here, the Cardano General, Bit Papa is here, our sniper, Captain James, Steve Areno, Derek, Queens, Cliff. We got Crypto Maniac Savages looking like 300 that have been rocking with me during the bloodbaths out there that we had a weather for some time now, but it's nice to see some green on the field, green on the pastures. Champ, is BitMEX ruining crypto? They had 3 billion in volume yesterday. That's like 7x Binance volume. I don't know, Zenyatta. I haven't been following BitMEX, but I know that's where the funny bunny shorting goes on. And, I don't like shorting. I think it's bad for crypto karma, if you ask me, Zenyatta. So I couldn't answer that question, but, you never know. This is the crypto game, the Wild West. That's why you got to make sure you secure your own private keys and hodl through the storm out there. Queen says, sold 30 Neo, put 10 Neo into Bitcoin and sold 10 for Litecoin, straight profit. Kaboom. I see you out there. And kaboom to Bit Papa. All dogs go to heaven indeed. Rest in peace to baby or the Champagne Canine. I see him out there. I still feel the energy like he's rocking right here with me. All dogs do go to heaven. Thanks, Bit Papa, for the love out there. Lee Banky, he's back. Boom! Lee Banky's back with $9.99. The super chat lighting up. The super chat is lighting up right now. Baby Champagne's Formula Whey Protein Fund is stacking up. Guys, show love. Shorting is a soy gardener secret, says Bit Papa. Yeah, we trying to stay soy gardener free. Make sure that you're not planting soy and you garden something else out there. JP Morgan says such criminals. Excuse me, Rafterman says JP Morgan such criminals. Indeed. I'm not surprised with JP Morgan and Iran and other people trying to make their own cryptos. Venezuela try to do it. Guys, hodl the bits out there. Don't believe the hype with some of these fake counterfeit cryptos. Shorting is destroying the price, says Senora. You may be right. Kaboom. Good morning, champ. Kaboom to copy. I see you out there. Let me shout out Lee Banky once again for the $9.99. Bit Papa, he's got 5 on it, guys. If you have 5 on it, 10 on it, 20 on it, show love. Rafterman got $1 on it. Boom. We're lighting up the super chat as we continue to rally behind the bits. More bits, more bits, more bits, more bits, more bits, more kabooms, guys. The energy is correct this morning. Queen's Racist says, champ, I got like 30 Litecoin left and I'm not selling till they go super high. I'm not mad at you getting more Litecoin. Litecoin looking sexy out there. Litecoin is looking good right now, if you ask me. Litecoin with the new blue logo and with promise of perhaps switching over to that Mimblewimble confidentiality transactions, the privacy out there. I like it. Indeed, let's check out today's mathematics, see how healthy things are looking. But it seems like we may be gearing up for a bull run. Today, we're asking that question and asking you guys, what are you doing? Okay, are you doubling down? Are you selling off some coins like Queens did? He got into some more bits, some more Litecoin. He swapped out the Neos. Let me know what your movements are. We'll also be checking up on our crypto community virtual portfolio that's up today as well. So let's check out today's mathematics, turn off these coins, hit refresh out here, and see how kabooming the markets are looking today. $135 billion. We're gaining billions of weight. Whey protein, testosterone cypionate, creatine, whatever you want to take right now is looking like the market is actually taking it. Kaboom. It's a kaboom out there. I'm happy that even Ether and Vitalik it seems to be sipping on some whey today. Everything's sipping on whey. We got $39.94 there on Bitcoin, looking healthy. 4K basically. I saw 4K a couple times already, so we're back at 4K. Someone said there in the population of the chat box that after the resistance of 4,200, that things should skyrocket. BitPop is saying he believes it'll touch 42.75 before a slight pullback, maybe, and then kaboom to Queen's Races. Drop a bomb. And let me drop a sniper for you too, Queens. A 5-star general boomer out of Queens, New York City. He's got $4 in the population. Rafterman's got $1. Lee Banky. The rest of the boomers out there, I appreciate you maniacs. Bit Papa's got 5. Guys, drop it in the bucket. A little ducats in the bucket. Whey only, no boobs here. You know, whatever you like to take. I like whey personally out there, Steve Areno. So I'm only sipping on the whey. But, you know, sometimes people go a little harder, and I'm not mad at them. It's whatever boomers want to do. I'm not getting in the way. Champagne's not anybody's crypto daddy out here. Bitcoin about 85% of the wallet, and Litecoin about 10, says Rafterman. He's got a solid wallet out there, only going with the heavy hitters, the longtime boomers. Bit Papa says, once the pullback, get ready for liftoff. Indeed. That's what I don't know if it was you, Bit Papa, or someone else. And by the way, I think you dropped a link to a video the other day, about that FBI guy that he's a whistleblower in the Illuminati or whatnot. That was a pretty tough one. I may have to talk about it on Friday. I believe you're the one that shared that. Anyhow, I'm not sure if you also said that things would kaboom after 4,200, but someone yesterday in the population of the chat box did say that. So we're gearing up, perhaps, for a bull run out here. Indeed. Shout out to Queens and everybody showing love there. Bit Papa, everybody on the super chat. Likes are cool. Always like them, says Pickle. Indeed, I like Litecoin. Lucian Bobach is here. I'm hodling. It's just the beginning. Shout out to Lucian. Cliff says, selling some lights for the bits today. Cliff, you've been holding the lights for some time now, and I see you now trying to swap out. Okay, let us know what the thought process is behind that, because I know you're a Litecoin maniac. Yeah, the video's nuts. Check it out, boomers. Yeah, I'll talk about it. And you know what I noticed too? This is off topic, but you know, I'm talking a bit Papa here. He shared a link on one of the comments to a video about an FBI agent that is exposing some criminal rings within the high ranks of government, I believe. It's an interesting video. Anyhow, I try to find the link on a mobile device, and I noticed that it wasn't showing up on the results. I had to go to a desktop, and then it's like YouTube was hiding it because I approved the comment. So, you know, YouTube's funny bunny out there. They don't want you to win out there. Queens, I just subbed to your channel, says Rafterman. Zenyatta says, Bit Papa, what video? Yeah, Bit, let them know what the title of the video is or whatnot. I know you can't share links here in the population because of the settings. You know, YouTube feels some type of way. But if you guys want to watch that, it's aside from crypto, but, you know, ancillary to it, and maybe we'll discuss it on Friday. Captain James says, I need a big 2019. 2018 was too dang depressing, even even though I knew things were growing expeditiously. The framework being built will take us to the moon right next to the Bitcoin satellite. Shout out to the Bitcoin satellite. Apparently, they got Bitcoin nodes out there. And let's see if the bits will take us to the moon, because we're not sure if NASA did, right? Queen's Races champ only holding Bitcoin, Litecoin, NEO, Cardano, then the Funny Bunny 500 of Stellar, 500 of Ripple. Queen's Races letting us know his bag. Ripple's up too. I think Ripple was, the organization, was it purchased? No, not Ripple. Stellar was purchased by some sort of entity, if I'm not mistaken, right? Let me know. Sonny Decree has a good video on Lightning Network advancement and the past 6 months. Okay. We talked about Lightning Network on one of our live stream as well. If we blow through 42.75, we need the sirens back, champ. Probably you'll need the sirens and maybe some of that funk that we were playing as well. So let us, you know, anticipate. Champagne's hype today. Let us wait with patience, and hopefully it does blow those 42.75 through the water. And you know, we're patiently waiting to kaboom with some of those sirens out there. I like the sirens. I heard somebody was knocking off the sirens too, if I'm not mistaken, but that's what it is. I'm stoked about this bear market giving us chances to accumulate, says Rafterman. Indeed. Ripple and Stellar is just extra money when the bull run comes, says Queens. You know how I feel about it. I don't want nothing to do with Ripple. Stellar, you know, I gave it a pass. Stellar's been with IBM. Yeah, we've talked about that before. Let's keep looking at the market, see how healthy things are looking. Ether at 148. Ether looking all right. You know, I'm waiting for that time to maybe dump half the bag or the entire bag. It may be the day. I keep saying it. I'm probably dancing and prancing. Should take my own advice out there. Ripple, let's skip that. EOS up 8% today, 362. Litecoin up 3% today at 48 as it approaches the $50 marker. Bitcoin Cash at 146, up 4%. We got Stellar's up 10%, 9 cents. Tron is up 3 at 2 cents. Binance looking like the slugger, the Barry Bonds of crypto lately, or Mark McGuire, however you want to look at it, slugging right now at 1040. Binance up almost 10%. Cardano, shout out to Rev. Cardano's almost at 5 cents at 0.047. It's up 6, almost 7%. Satoshi Vision, I don't care about. Monero at $52, booming as well. I don't think Monero's going away. I like Monero. It's a silent lurker, and it keeps always in the top 15. IOTA at 31 cents. Dash at 89. Maker, guys, keep your eyes on Maker. I said it yesterday, and it's up another 8%. And then you got Neo that is up 5% at 922. So that's what it is out there, kaboomers. As the rest of the maniacs tune in, we got 29 maniacs here. Bit Papa said, I knew I should have went nuts on Binance. Yeah, we have it in our community portfolio. We got to talk about that in just a moment. Champ, when things take off, you need that Bloomberg TV spot. We go a little too hard for Bloomberg. But if they want to throw Champ a check, maybe I'll bless them with a kaboom or 3. Neo Nash Dex coming next month. Okay, that's sexy. I didn't know about that. A decentralized exchange. You know, Dex exchanges is another industry I'm focused on, along with privacy coins, gaming industry, and others. Check out a video I have linked down below. Top 5 blockchain industries that might kaboom. It's right there down below. Champ, where's Veritasium? Says Rafterman. Let's look. Yesterday was one of the heavy hitters. Let's look who's winning today. Aurora's up. I don't know much about that. It's more of a new coin. We got IOST's up. Stellar, Binance, one of the top performers today. Tomo Chain is probably a new one. EOS. So Binance and EOS are the ones that are really up today. Mixin, Maker's the one I'm telling you guys to focus on. I like the low circulating supply. But Veritasium, I'm not sure. It's down today. It's one of the losers. Yesterday it was up along with Wax. But now it's taking a dip, dive, and slide. So losers today are Wax, Very, Komodo, Quant, Odom, Gemini. Chainlink is down as well. Arc, Linky. And Arc continues to lose because yesterday it was down too. And then 0x, which we do have some in our portfolio. But it's only down 1%, so that's not a big deal. As the rest of the boomers tune in, I was checking out this article, and I have this one linked down below too. Litecoin massively outperformed Bitcoin since November sell-off by 4x. Okay, investors who purchased Litecoin during the significant November 2018 sell-off earned 4 times more returns than the investors who bought Bitcoin. highlighted Joe McCann here on this article on News BTC. So there's what it is. I think Cliff decided to take some profits and swap out the light. So if you've been holding since November, it's up 4x. And you can see Joe McCann over there on Twitter, and this article is linked down below so you can read it in its entirety. Looking at how Litecoin has outperformed Bitcoin since the epic sell-off in November 2018, we can see that Litecoin has outperformed Bitcoin by better than 4-to-1 from current cycle low to current session high. As mentioned before, Litecoin has historically led Bitcoin rallies. Okay, altcoins lead Bitcoin rally, and he says specifically Litecoin does. So that's something to consider. You could read this in its entirety, linked down below. Rafterman says, Cliff Martin, how did Very do? We know it's down today. I don't know if he swapped out for it. Litecoin got hella sell walls above 50, says BitPapa. It seems like that may be the case. Champ, where's Veritasium? I just showed you. Revolutionist says, my TMT Traxia that I mentioned a while ago is up 50%. Keep your eyes on it, guys. Let's check that one out. The TMT Traxia is, if I'm not mistaken, the first coin being issued on Cardano. Correct me if I'm wrong. We got Rev here, the Revolutionist out of the United Kingdom. He is one of the Cardano generals here, top 8% holder. And he's letting us know about this coin's rank number 535. It's a little baby coin out there. I don't know what this one's about. Let's look at the website as well. But this is like one of the first coins there on Cardano, if I'm not mistaken. Up 50%. Okay, and I know you were talking about this not too long ago. The chart looks kind of not favorable, but we see a spike here. Let's check out the 3-month chart. Wow, that's almost a 90-degree kaboom. Where's this coin available? Hotbit and KuCoin. Okay. Not much volume on KuCoin. Zero volume on KuCoin. So it's only on one exchange, which is never really that favorable. You know, I don't like things that are only on one exchange. But hey, I'm going to keep my eyes on this one. Let's look what it's, see what this one's about. Traxia.co. As it loads up. So BitPapa says, seems a little shady. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I'm looking at it. Traxia Foundation. 43. Yeah, the website's not too attractive, if you ask me. They should swap this out for a high-res image. A decentralized global trade finance ecosystem. I don't know. But definitely Red said it's the first coin to look at it. So, you know, I'm probably not into it, but, you know, it's up. Rev says it's a lending platform whenever anyone can lend money like banks. Yeah, I'm not, you know, lending platforms seem a little funny bunny. Doesn't Traxia me, says CryptoZilla. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced, but you know, it's up. It's up. I'm probably not into it myself. Leonard said, good afternoon from Ireland. Neo is my favorite coin, loading up big time. There you go. Look, Neo definitely has a great wallet, if you ask me. You know, I definitely like wallets. The wallet for Neo, it's easy to use. And after this DevCon that Marlon Jones was letting us know about that occurred this weekend, it seems like there may be more development going on the Neo blockchain. Now, he did say to watch out because everything seems to be being tracked there by powers that be on Neo. So it may be going up, but it looks like they're trying to track everything through Neo, according to one of the boomers that was at the DevCon. But, yeah, I like Neo. I got a little bag there, Leonard. So let's see. You know, the fact that you can go Neo to gas, or exactly, Steve, you get some staking rewards. I like that. Champ, gold is up today. I always think one day we might get an EMP, so I'm going to need my gold. Indeed. And silver as well. Let's look at gold and silver because, you know, they're ancillary to crypto. They work in tandem with crypto. And I don't think they're in competition. Gold is at 1337. It's up 0.8% today. And silver the same. It's up 0.8% today as well. It's at $15. And you can see the charts over here. I'll show it to you in just a moment. Neo Gameland will be a great asset. Okay, I got to check that out. I haven't heard about that one. BitPapa says, F Gold, look at Palladium. I got to show that comment because YouTube felt some type of way. Palladium's up I don't know why things are taking so long to load up over here, but it's at 1337. I'm trying to pull up the graph for gold, but it's not coming up. Palladium, champ, they need it for battery production. The price is parabolic. Okay, I'll check that out, guys. Anybody else knows about palladium? Queen says he's got palladium also. Okay. Champ, Neo was at 450 2 months ago. Now 922. Good money maker. Yeah. I was just questioning whether, things had died over there with Neo because it was kind of quiet for a while ever since they launched Ontology. But it seems like, leading up to the DevCon and after the DevCon now, people are confident in Neo once again. Captain James says, on the flip side, world economy is a total disaster. And that's probably why cryptos is doing well. You see, crypto is the antithesis to the global economic fraud. This one is a lot more sound than what we have right now. So if there's global uncertainty with the markets, the traditional markets, usually the bits booms. Yo, I'm late, but I'm up in here. What up, everyone? Shout out to D-Rock, one of our crypto maniac bros out there. Welcome back, D-Rock. Leonard says, Neo getting in on the gaming industry, games on the blockchain, some great partnerships from the gaming world, says Leonard. So he is recommending we check out Neo Gameland. Leonard, is that a token or an app, or how does that work? Because definitely I'm into the gaming industry when it comes to blockchain. It's one of the ones that I had people focus on the video that I just talked about. Top 5 blockchain industries that I expect to kaboom. Timmy Timmerman says, Neo, kaboom. Shout out to Timmy. Welcome to the box. Palladium prices $1,472, $100 over gold, says BitPapa. Get the JM Bullion app, champ, great for spot price. Yeah, and I know that you could buy metals with Bitcoin on JM Bullion, if I'm not mistaken. Gameland will be on the Neo blockchain. Is Gameland have a token or what? Because I'm not seeing, I see game credits. It's the only real game credits. Is that the one you're talking about, or is it Gameland? Steve Areno says Wax. And we've been checking out Wax too as a gaming platform token where you can, exchange other tokens from games all in one place. We've definitely considered that for our community portfolio. Let's check out our community portfolio today and see how it's doing. We're up today on our portfolio. This is our virtual community portfolio, guys. We created this a few weeks ago, less than a month ago, and we spent 10,000 virtual cash, and now we're up almost 1,000, so that's favorable. We got into this portfolio when Bitcoin was about 4,000. So the Bitcoin, the majority of the Bitcoin that we purchased here in this portfolio was bought around 4,000. So our gains seem to be from other tokens aside from Bitcoin, like Binance specifically. You could check out the charts here for a pie chart so you can see the distribution of the coins that we own. Here, again, this is a virtual portfolio. It's not real. It's just we're doing it for fun. BitPapa says, Rev says, champ, TMT is aiming at a marketplace that's worth over $43 trillion and they only have 1 billion coins. And BitPapa says, TMT, the money team. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I mean, like, I got to be honest, Rev, I check out the site. It looks kind of, funny bunny, but, it's up and you did call it. But right now, other than that, I would say, aiming at a marketplace that's worth over $43 trillion. I mean, they're not the only coin that's aiming at that target either. So that's what it is. But I'll consider it and I'll keep it in the radar. But I'm not convinced. If it's up 50% and you're holding it, I would take some profits and probably get more Cardano. That's me personally. But I'm not your crypto daddy. CryptoZilla says virtual pie. There you go. BitPapa says, my bad. I remember Mayweather wanted it on crypto. Right. And we know how that ended up. Didn't he get fined or something for being behind some sort of funny bunny? I don't know. Bit Papa says, man, I love this family. Shout out to Bit Papa, our crypto brother. Let me drop a bomb. Drop a bomb for Rev as well. And the rest of the boomers here that show up. Rafterman, Lucian, CryptoZilla, guys that are here daily. I see you guys. I appreciate all you maniacs. So the big question here is, are we gearing up for a bull run, or, I mean, we're going to kind of level off here? What do you think? I think we may be starting to turn up the engines here, and we can easily go to the $5,000 range if we want to be positive. But, you know, are we entirely convinced of that? I just don't know. Feeling the crypto spike, says Crypto Spike. Indeed. Got paid 100K, fined 200K, something like that. You're talking about Money Mayweather. Right. I think so. Revolutionist says, if I get more Cardano, I'll need a bigger ship to load up. Or don't sleep on the bits. I know you're not a Bitcoin maniac, but maybe you should consider like a blue chipper just in case, you know, Cardano doesn't deliver in April or March, you know. Bit Papa says 200K. That's like a $20 bill to that idiot. You're probably right there, Bit. Original Copy says, I don't know if this is the beginning of the bull run. Maybe the last pump before the final dump. Okay, so you're a little negative there. Okay, let us know more about how you're feeling about that, Original. Rafterman says, I'm not sure if the bottom's in, and maybe, but who knows? That's right. That's how I feel. I mean, I'm more positive than negative, but, you know, we know this is crypto. Anything can happen. We can go, you know, hit 42 and then go back down to 3,000. It can go back to the $2,000 range. But I'll tell you, things look like it's more probable to hit 5,000 than to go back to low 3,000s right now. It looks like it may stay and maybe even, you know, hit 42, like Bit Papa was saying, maybe pull back a little bit and then come back up. But again, nobody knows. We got the baby bull, but he'll be a fighter or not. Will he be a fighter or not is the question. Yeah, we just got a little. I need to find a strong bull here for the bottom, right, the little animation on the screen. I just haven't found a. You know, this is like a young bull. I mean, he's a strong one. He's young though. He's not. He's an adolescent. You know, a little teenager here. No bottom for a few months, I reckon, says Leonard. Okay. It looks good either way. Always good to see more green, bull run, or short pump. I like it, says D-Rock. Okay. So it seems like overall there's a positive sentiment in the box. It's interesting to, you know, take a temperature on the feelings of crypto market. Usually when things start running up, you always have a few trolls out there that say things are going down, and they like start trolling, say, crypto's worthless. But we're not seeing those, which is it's interesting. Note, unless this breaks 4,700, I don't think it's convincing. We're probably going to see some more sideways action, but I think we have to test the lowest once again. We took a huge hit in November, but need to test, says Copy. So Copy's not entirely convinced, and I can respect that. And I know Copy's not trying to, you know, spread FOMO or anything, or you know, or excuse me, spread FUD, but that's what it is. Binance has doubled in 2 months, looking good. Yeah, and don't act like Derek didn't call it. He's been saying Binance, and that's what it is. Champ, who said Bitcoin was going to 1,800 in the chat? He needs to get sniped out in the foot, says Queens. There was a few, you know, and again, I mean, anything could happen. I don't think it's going to happen, but, you know, we're prepared for everything. You know, we always have the generators ready. We have the storm supplies. Should it go lower, I mean, we'll fire, and stack up, but right now, it looks like it may, you know, stay around where it's at, like high 3,000s, low 4,000s. I wouldn't even be surprised if we hit the 5K range. You know, I don't remember a time where the bits traded in the 5K range for a while. It seems like you know, it blew past those ranges quite quickly. Bit Papa says he knows a solid TA guy that's investing 100K a month. Longing and shorting 42.75 is his mark. Okay. Yeah, I've been seeing that mark been thrown around, not only from you, that 4,200. Someone said 42. You're saying 42.75. Basically the same thing. SBI Holdings manages 5 trillion. Okay. Grass-fed bull eating all that green. Indeed. Leonard Ben says, catch the Binance SEO. The CEO's been interviewed on Ivan on Tech's channel from Scandinavia. Yeah, we've seen that before. Always have one in the chamber. Indeed, CryptoZilla. Always have one in the chamber. The storm supply is ready, just in case there's a stormy one. We've seen the winter blow out there, so you never know, guys. But I seem to be positive today. Are we gearing up for a bull run? Let's give it the remaining of this week. If things keep going up, if we're still up by next, like say Monday, I think that we may be gearing up for a bull run. Grassfoot bull eating all that green. Indeed, this guy loses more than we'll ever make, but he makes more than we can ever imagine. He has balls. Okay, shout out to your boy. Lucian says, we had this market cap for 5 or 6 days at the beginning of January. Then we went down. Yeah, you're right. We did have this market cap at the beginning of January. Let's look at our portfolio once again. I think sometime this week we should make a trade on one of the coins that's up, maybe get some more bits or get into another altcoin. I had mentioned that I was a little against having so many ERC20 tokens like, Augur, like 0x, like Binance, Decentraland. These are ERC20 tokens, and it's like basically you're betting on Ether, that's what it is. We need a significant move up fast to create FOMO. Otherwise, we may fall back to the crypto abyss, says Mark D. You're right. I think right now it's not significant. I mean, we're excited because we're into crypto every day, but it's something that, the greater masses may pay attention to. Like if it went up from, 3,500 and it goes up to like the 6K range of, something's like almost like a double up in a short period of time that may attract more normies, basically. We need more normies in the game. But you may be right, Mark. Queens agrees. All right, guys, I'll take a few more comments and questions before we head out of here. 35 crypto maniacs here in the population of the chat box. Always a pleasure. Check out the article I have linked down below regarding Litecoin, how it massively outperformed Bitcoin by 4x since the November sell-off. It's been a nice hold since November. It's been a tough hold since the dump of the all-time high, and we've been patiently holding it. And we probably should have gotten some more when it went into the $30 and $20 range. But I was feeling some type of way. But now Litecoin, ever since this Mimble announcement, it seems like people are more attracted to it. Last year, it went up in February and then down to about mid-April in tax season. And then it pumped up after that before it hit the bears needing to chew on the market all last year. Yeah, someone was talking about, if we can get through tax season, things may kaboom. It seems like as we gear up towards the tax season, we're all still in the tax season until April. Maybe that's like a wall that we need to pass, a hurdle we need to pass. If we see an AK Bitcoin before the end of February, I think there'll be FOMO on the streets and it'll pump. Yeah, that for sure. If we see AK by the end of February, I definitely agree. That will be a lot of FOMO. But I don't know if that's going to happen. That seems like pretty tough to happen. Remember when Bitcoin was 250 transactions backlogged at the peak? Will that happen again, says Steve. I don't know. My understanding is that they've already done some upgrades that won't let that occur. So I don't know. I'm not the developer, so I don't know. I remember when things were backlogged as far as the utilization capacity with Bitcoin, and I remember the fees were kind of crazy. Just to send $100, you'd be spending almost $20 in fees. Timmy Timmerman says, have a little faith, bro. Positive vibes. We're going to rise soon. I just feel it. Yeah, I do. I have positive, that's what I've been here. I'm here every day. So, I mean, the fact that we're here, we have faith and positive vibes, but we also got to be realistic. I mean, do I think it's going to hit 8K by the end of February? Probably not. Okay, but will it hit 8K eventually? Absolutely. Now, to be positive, do I think things are going to go down lower? It's a possibility, but I don't think that it's a high probability, So definitely positive vibes. We also always keep the faith, and we are going to rise soon. I just don't, want to be unrealistic. Next bull run looking like late this year, September, November, says Copy. Okay, so you're not convinced. Okay, that could be. And I've said this before too. We may have to wait the entire year for another bull run, and I'm okay with that. I'm fine with trading sideways, between a $3,000 and $4,000 range. But I'll follow Timmy Timmerman's advice. We positive vibes. Hope things can rise soon. It all comes down to see how many are willing to see or not. If people have the feeling it's going up, then it will hold up driving price. Yeah, you're right, CryptoZilla. D-Rock says, let's hope, champ, 8K in February. Have your fingers crossed. I'll take it. I mean, yeah, let's hope. I mean, if it hits 8K in February, yes, there's going to be a lot of FOMO. Absolutely. If it hits 8K in February, it's going to be 10K by March. 8K equals 15K fast, says Mark D. You're right. Once things start moving quickly like that, it can move up exponentially. The probability of that happening is still low, but hey, like you said, you can keep your fingers crossed. Back needs to launch for that to happen, says Steve Areno. Maybe you're right. So many people are waiting for the suits to jump into the game, and those people get erections whenever banks talk about crypto. But I'm not convinced. Forget about Backed. I don't care about any of these banks. We went to 20K without them, and I still think we could do bull runs without them. Original copy says up 4K in 10 days. When did that last happen? November 2017. And yeah, that would make sense. Be more around the time this year, around November or September. We don't know, Copy, but I see like Copy's the only one that's not convinced really with a bull run. And I know you're not being negative because you're here every single day. I know you're a boomer. You're not here to spread FUD at all, but you're being patient. I can see that. Yeah, market sentiment is not near where it was in 2017. So I don't know if it would go up in 4K in 10 days. That's why I'm not entirely convinced. That's the sentiment, the things, the way things were running in November and then 2017. That was an excitement like no other. We had funk on every day. It was Crip Walk every single day. I'd wake up in the morning with a Crip Walk. Queen says, champ, back to work. Peace out, boomers. Got to go. Back in the foxhole I go. All right, Queens. Thanks for the love today, Queen. Thanks for the love every day. Enjoy your day. I'll see you tomorrow. And that's what it is. 2017 was a mania. Indeed, it was every day. It was a boom like no other. And I would agree with Copy. There's nowhere near that sentiment right now. Timmy Timmerman with the LOL. Yeah, I mean, I would wake up every morning. 2017, you'd wake up. You need no alarm. You just wake up with a Crip Walk and just watch CoinMarketCap, Original Copy says, yeah, bro, I wish it was convincing. I'm ready for the bull season. I'm in my coins, and I would love for our bags to get pumped, but there needs to be much more coming in. Yeah, I see it. I know it. As per Steve Courtney, a golden cross is near. When that happens, expect no more less than a moon, says Clipper 440. Okay. I don't know much about a golden cross or Steve Courtney, but you seems like you're positive about what's about to happen, so I'll take it. Bit Papa says, peace, champ, great show. Peace, Bit Papa. Thanks for the love today. I appreciate it. Enjoy your day out there. CryptoZilla says, everyone buying in always expects to get what they put in or more. None of us get in wanting to lose, but each sale has someone on each side agreeing to sell, buy, and a lot are not always gaining. Indeed. CryptoZilla out there in Japan, I appreciate you. Let me throw a sniper for Zilla. Drop some good information. Mark D says, every morning I was like Christmas. Account was up 500,000 in 3 days. Good times. Indeed, they were great times. And, hopefully we'll see those times once again. Sooner than later. Rafterman says he does good stuff. Derek says, I'm late. Yeah, you're late. We're about tuning down, Derek, but we shouted you out earlier. You didn't get any post notifications. Most people don't, Derek. You know the deal. But it's love. I'm glad you're here in the box. And we just been asking, are we gearing up for a bull run here? Okay, is it ready? Are we ready for a bull run? Some people say yes. Some people say no. Copy's not entirely convinced. We got some positive sentiment. No real negative sentiment. Just people like Copy are a little more patient than others. But that's okay. Golden cross is when 50-day moving average crosses the 200-day moving average, okay? So when the mood shift towards, if I hold, I will get more, then less sellers will be out there driving up price more and more, says CryptoZilla. Indeed. D-Rock says, I'm usually not feeling the hype when it comes to the pumps. I'm just really liking what I'm seeing. A few pumps with events on 1 or 2 coins, but the tide is up. I'm happy. I agree with D-Rock. You know, usually I haven't been feeling the hype when it comes to the pumps lately. You know, nothing compares to 2017, guys. But I like what I'm seeing, that the tide is rising. I'm with you, D-Rock. Derek says, I'm pissed. I think the market will dump. Bull run will be next year. There you go. So you and Copy says it'll be somewhere around November, September or November. That's close enough to next year. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Now, you know, as far as dump, do you think it's going to go lower than 3K? I don't know. You know, I don't know. But, you know, anything could happen. Steve Areno says, Christoph's talks about over-the-counter market and how transactions are circumventing the exchanges. We've been hearing that for some time, not just from whoever Christoph is, but a lot of people have been talking about that. You know, it's just that there's no way to really measure that because it's over-the-counter, so we don't know. Derek agrees with D-Rock, so do I, and then Derek thinks 3K is around the bottom. You may be right, but we kind of already went there, you know what I mean? I will keep accumulating at these prices. Neo is cheap as hell right now, says Nano. Shout out to Nano. Welcome to the box, or back to the box, obviously. I think the bottom is in. Run in the 4th quarter, says Mark D. Okay. Crypto Power says, what a power crush with champagne. You're the best. Watch your videos today. JP Coin, the filth fake coin crypto is booming. Keep it alpha. Indeed. Shout out to Crypto Power, one of our crypto. JP Morgan coin looking like counterfeit crypto out there, guys. And you see how the Ripple guys feel about it, too. Now the Ripple guys are feeling some type of way. Original Copy says, one more test of the lows, maybe another low, but my bottom is 2,600. Okay, okay. Crypto Power says, Tron, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ethereum Classic are power crushing. Yeah, it seems like the whole market is booming. Derek says, if Binance performs like this during a bear market, imagine during a bull. Imagine, yeah, you're right. And, you know, shout out to the Binance Maniacs as it keeps moving. Top 10 crypto. And, indeed, I'm liking Binance. Mark D says a run-up to the halvening. It looks like, you know, the halvening in 2020 or 2020? I think it's 2020. 2021. I can't tell which year we're in now, guys. But whenever the halvenings occurs, just right before it, I think that's when we're going to really kaboom. I think what 2020 is what it is. You get to a bottom when the big holders just draw the line on selling. I don't see many sellers at the sub 3,000. These desperate sellers have been flushed pretty hard. That's true, CryptoZilla. Desperate sellers have been flushed pretty hard. Rev says, Derek, Binance is looking good. Indeed. You got Rev looking at Binance pretty strong. I know you got your eyes on it. You know, you shouldn't throw all the bags on our Cardano, even though I'm not mad at Cardano, but you know, look at another coin. I would say get a blue chipper. I don't know if I consider Binance a blue chipper, but every day that passes is looking more and more like a blue chipper. It's now a top 10 coin. So, you know. Tron will be out of the top 10 soon, says Lucian. If Cardano sets up, maybe. Yeah, who's going to sell before 3,000 if they haven't already? Would take some black swan event. You got a point there, Mark. It seems like, you know, if it goes back to the 3K range, most people would have already sold already. It was there, you know, 34, 33, you know, went down to the low threes. So it seems like most people would have dumped already. Derek has all the bags on Binance. Get a bid or 3 or a Litecoin or something. You know, I'm not saying that those things are going to move faster, but it's nice to have, like, you know, those tried, true, and tested cryptos, you know. D-Rock said, would Stellar make a run back to the top 5s? Haven't seen it this low in a while. I'm not entirely convinced with Stellar. I haven't kept my eyes that close on it, so I would say no, but I may be wrong. I haven't been following it. Crypto Power says, because of you, I made an Instagram channel last year. It was about crypto and successful. Due to personal issues, I closed it, but I will start again. Crypto is my passion. Don't fall for fraud JP Morgan. Shout out to Crypto Power. Rev says 95% Cardano and 5% split between Ripple and TMT. Ugh. I don't like Ripple, and, you know, I'm not convinced with TMT, but I'll take Cardano. I'm bullish on Bitcoin Cash, says Original Copy. to like 165, 180. But if you're playing long, everything is a good buy in these ranges. Okay. Derek's most mad when Binance is doing well. He wants lower prices. Derek McLean starting not to like these smart contract platforms. You got a point. I mean, I was reading another article that says, you know, why do you really need like a smart contract platform? And would it work any better than a centralized database? Maybe all you need is just, you know, decentralized currency. But, you know, that's a whole nother stream, and we can ask that question. It's just hard to time the bottom. Just buy it in red and you're good. Imagine trillions coming into the market in the future. Kaboom, 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 says Nano Joe. Yeah, you're right. Maybe copy is right. It's everything may be a good buy in these ranges. Well, at least those coins that we have identified as boomers, not doomers. Binance is strong as long as it doesn't get slapped by some government or whatever reason. Then the value of Binance could just take a big hit. Yeah, that's the thing. Since it's still a little centralized, you know, any event could really impact it, you know, right now. But the fact that they're trying to move to DEX is a good sign. ADA is loading up the torpedoes for when they start sinking ships. Cardano loading up the torpedoes for when they start sinking ships, says Rev. Hopefully. I'm waiting for it. Ripple is a good BTC hedge. Admit it, says Steve Areno. Really though? Do you really think Ripple's a good BTC hedge? You know, I don't know. I'm not admitting that. You know, there's all kinds of fake cryptos out there. There's going to be all kinds of ones. All these counterfeit cryptos. It's like Ripple's not the one, even though it looks like a Trojan horse. But you know, I'm not hedging against Bitcoin. If you really want to hedge against Bitcoin, just hold fiat. It's easy to make a YouTube channel when crypto's bullish like and new like in 2017. Champagne delivered every time, even in 2018 where crypto was mostly a desert. Keep up the passion, kaboom. Thank you, Crypto Power. I'm glad you recognize that. You know, we're rocking. Even when things are up in 2017, things are down in 2018, 2019 and beyond. I told you Champagne's rocking with you. I'm a believer here with the bits, so I'll be rocking with you guys every single day. Mark says, starting to think Litecoin is the best investment in crypto. You know, Litecoin is looking more attractive every single day. I think if it's not the best investment in crypto right now, in my opinion, it may be the top 5. And this is after this Mimble-Wimble announcement and how they're really trying to tackle fungibility for the top 10 coins there. Is Binance just event-driven? Lots of talk of the upgrade. I don't think so, D-Rock. I think Binance is making revenue because they're an exchange, so they're charging fees. They're like one of the only coins that actually is probably in profit. They're actually making money. People are using the exchange, and they're being taxed to use. There's a little fee there. There's exchange fees. So, no, I think they have a profitable business model. I may be wrong, but it certainly appears that way. If EOS booms, BitShares will boom. BitShares is up. I like BitShares. JPC coin is a good Bitcoin hedge. Admitted. Nah, I don't think so. Steve Areno says, "Why not? Bitcoin is the claim to decentralize. Ripple is fake crypto. It smells like central banking. And if you've been following the channel, then you know the deal. I'm not here to even discuss Ripple or any fake crypto for that matter. You want to hedge against Bitcoin? You're hustling backwards, and I would say hold on to paper then. Ripple's bank friendly. Exactly. That's why we don't want anything to do with it. Of course it is. They can take it from you at any time, just like money in a bank. Exactly. You can't mine Ripple, and you know, it's a centralized. It's not even a blockchain. It's a glorified database. Bitcoin to bring down banks is a utopia. Yeah, I'm not saying it's bringing down the banks, but it's certainly providing a solid alternative to the banks. And if the proof for that is just look at how it started. Pennies on the dollar, now it's worth thousands of dollars. So I don't believe in Bitcoin utopia. I don't think utopias can exist, but I certainly see it as the strong alternative to the fiat currency system. And I think that Ripple's just, Ripple and fiat are one and the same. So I want nothing to do with either of the two. I remember when Powered Hodled Cripple says crypto power. Why? Because he thought, I don't care if they're bank friendly as long as they make him money, but he doesn't care. But it is a fraud and fake, like JPM coin, no respect, like Tether and the rest of these coins. It's just fake cryptos. You can't even mine them. Ripple is a shit coin, but the company Ripple makes money, so buy shares, not the crypto. You may be right there, Timmy. You might as well just go for the company. You don't need a Ripple army to shoot yourself in the face, says CryptoZilla. D-Rock says, the reason I'm asking about Binance is because they did a coin burn which pumped the price, and there's a pump with talks of the upgrade. I'm curious if it'll continue to stay in the top 10 long term. I think they will if they don't run into any regulation problems, and if they continue to be a leader in exchanges. It looks like they have a lot of volume. So, you know, right now, like I said, I think they're looking like the Amazon of crypto. I'll be honest with you. Champ, did you hear about the actor who got beat up by Trump supporters, but he was lying the whole time? Yeah, everybody's been hearing about that. The dude from Empire, he's a liar, guys. Again, you know, we could talk about this on Friday, but, you know, there's a whole industry in victimhood. You know, they try to paint everybody as victims, themselves as victims. Victimhood is big money. Don't fall for the scheme out there. Binance does a coin burn every quarter with 20% of their profits. There you go. That's nice. I like that. Invest in real crypto, Big Daddy Bitcoin, ETH, TRX, Binance, Cardano, EOS, Litecoin, Monero, OG, and no funny bunny, HODL, long term, no scammy coins or fakers. Shout out to Crypto Power. Boom. All right, guys, I've been on for 52 minutes, and I was trying to tune it down at 30 minutes, but you know how it goes. The crypto brothers are here in the box, and the energy is always good. But I'm going to start downshifting and maybe give it another minute or two and see if there's any other comments and questions, and then I'm out of here. Don't even start the supply conversation. The Ripple guys have gotten super rich just dumping out supply over the years. They can and have made coins out of thin air. Exactly. You can't mine the coin. And that's what it is. Derek saying he tried to say some Nigerian guys were Trump supporters and racist. Yeah, LOL. Again, you know, it's just more people trying to play the victim politics and, you know, I'm not. I don't even care. Any new coin that you've had an eye on this year? Crypto Power's asking. Not that I haven't. You know, well, maybe the new coin or Beam. I'll tell you that one. Beam is one that I've had an eye on. We even considered it for our portfolio, but that website doesn't track Beam coin as of late. Bankers rippling you off. I like that one. And Derek says, sweet bridge. I know you've mentioned that a few times, and I haven't gotten around to check that out, but I will. It's a great real-world project. I'll check it out. All right, guys. I'm out of here, guys. Make sure that you turn on your post notifications, touch all the buttons, and bookmark the page, most importantly, because Derek is here every single day, and I know he enjoys the broadcast. He didn't show up till like the fourth quarter today because he didn't get his notification. So make sure that you guys out there bookmark the page and check out, you know, around this time, late morning on the East Coast time, anywhere from about 10:30 to 12, I would say we fired it up. And look out for the champ so that you can check out the live streams and be part of the conversation here in the population of the chat box, guys. Indeed. Shout out to D-Rock, CryptoZilla, Derek McLean, Mark D, and CryptoZilla, Crypto Power, everybody, D-Rock, Lizzo, everybody that showed love there in the super chat today. I appreciate all you maniacs. On that note, I'm out, and I'll check you guys tomorrow. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto. Thanks